getting late, so I don't know how long I'll stream, but probably not for too long. I don't know, just probably gonna go to bed soon, do all that stuff. Um, now, um, and definitely excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit of a big day, and it's not because like there's any um, not because I'm gonna be like extremely active, but um, actually no, yeah, I'm gonna be pretty active. But aside from that, I'm gonna be getting my first ever paycheck tomorrow. Yeah, typically they give out paychecks on Thursday for my day camp, not Fridays for some reason. Um, I guess I will be pretty active tomorrow because I don't have a single free period tomorrow during voting, which sucks, but whatever. Um, usually, it looks like the Thursday schedule is pretty normal though, like nothing like too crazy. Okay, you know what? Just never mind what I just said. Now thinking about it, I hate my Thursday schedule. Not a single free period, and then I have to deal with the 4 or 5 year olds first. Like, come on. What am I even saying at this point? Yes, I'll be extremely active, and yes, I am annoyed by the schedule. But you know, whatever. Okay. Um. Oh, on Friday though, I have like 2 free periods. Both of them, um, both of them are next to lunch period, like before and after. So, get like what would that be? Like 2 hours of free time, just to do like literally anything. Like, come on, that schedule's so much better than whatever Thursday's doing. Oh my god, I just gotta get that off my mind. But on the other hand, I might actually not be active tomorrow that much because it's actually gonna rain tomorrow, and so there's a chance that we're gonna have inside schedule instead of outside for day camp, and I don't know where that'll go from there. Um, we'll just have to see. But yeah, we haven't had a rainy day schedule yet. Closest we had that was when there was a thunderstorm, like a little hailstorm. Had to like go inside, like, the nearest cabin, really, or really anywhere we want, but just inside because no one wants to get wet. No one wants to get wet, which obviously, but yeah. Um, well, honestly, I'm kind of like starting to learn lots more responsibility though for being a counselor, because it's not easy being a counselor. Like back when I was like a counselor in training, it was difficult, but I can easily get through it. Like I had break times like every like 1:30 p.m. That was interesting, but I don't get break times anymore. Um, like the only break times I'll get is like free periods, but those are limited. So yeah, which makes Mondays and Thursdays like kind of difficult. So yeah. Hello. Um, hello, chat. Anyways, yeah. Honestly, I had to be more stern, like when commanding the kids because they wouldn't listen to me. Whenever I tried to tell them like to do something, like, oh, you're new, nice. Anyway, whenever like someone tells, I know. Whenever I try to tell the kids to do something, like for example, the 8 year olds especially, like the 8 and 6 year olds especially, do not listen to me. Whenever I try to say, hey, please separate, or please do not do that, or hey, do not do that, like they don't listen to me. They just ignore me like if I'm just a nobody. Oh, the campers just they don't think I'm a counselor. They think I'm just nothing. to them. Like, literally. It just makes no sense, but whatever. They're kids. So I'm gonna have to be more stern. I'm gonna have to be more serious. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Have you ever fished in the Amazon? The supermarket here has every fish. I've never fished in the Amazon before. I've never been to Brazil before either. But interesting. Yeah, sounds interesting. But yeah, honestly, like, I mean, being like being in the boating and fishing dock, like, boating and fishing crew, really, um, it's really not easy because you gotta deal with all the groups, like at once, not at once, but like all the groups in the whole entire week. Most of the time, you gotta deal with them twice a week. So yeah, like it's because I'm like a specialist. Like I'm not like in a particular group. I'm not in like 12B where I only have to deal with 12B. I I, I have to deal with every single group, and honestly, some of them can be really hard to deal with. Like literally, they're so hard to monitor that I had to implement a new rule saying you can't like 2 inches within the edge of the fishing dock because one of the kids actually ended up falling. One of the 4-year-olds actually ended up falling into the water um, because yeah, because they're at the edge of the dock and yeah, they fell. Luckily, one of the not the CITs, one of the counselors were there to save them. But yeah, no wonder I had to implement that new rule. I also implemented a new rule saying if it's time to go and you're called to leave the dock, if you don't leave within 1 minute, then the next time you return, um, you're banned from the fishing rods for 5 minutes. Meaning you can only you can go in the dock, but you can only watch for 5 minutes as well. It's not like the whole period they can't do that. But, it's just a thing that basically say, hey, please listen to me. I'm the counselor. You gotta listen to me. Or when and if you gotta go, you gotta go. You know. So yeah, it's just this huge thing with getting the kids to listen to me because they don't listen to me. Even though I'm a counselor, I'm not even a counselor in training. I am a straight up counselor, a full on counselor, and they just refuse to listen to me uh, because they don't care. They're kids. They just want to continue fishing. They just want to continue doing their thing. They absolutely do not care. And that's why I just find mildly infuriating, especially with being on the fishing dock, and how fishing's pretty much their favorite thing to do. Like, literally, like I overhear the kids saying like they much rather prefer fishing than like tennis or something like that. Like, and also like whenever the kids come down, most people go on the fishing dock as opposed to the boating dock, which I'm the only. By the way, I'm the only one that's always on the fishing dock. So yeah. Which I mean, I can't be mad at them for that because yeah, fishing is fun, but sometimes you gotta deal with 8 kids at once, and it gets a little crazy. So yeah, but luckily, only half the groups are hard to deal with. Anyways, yeah, I mean, some of the groups are easier to deal with. Some that come to mind are 12B, 13G, and 13B. Well, maybe not really. 11B is easier to deal with, but I don't know. Something about those 13-year-olds, they can be a little immature sometimes, but yeah. Oh no, it's really just the 13-year-old boys. The 13-year-old girls are like the calmest group ever. They like the 12-year-old boys and the 13-year-old girls, they just sit around and talk and play cards. Like genuinely, they're really easy to deal with. They listen to me. They'll be respectful. So yeah. Even let them be to an extent. Well, they don't sit down and talk hard, so I go fishing. But at least they actually listen to me. 13-year-old boys, not so much. Um, yeah. Just a pet peeve I had to talk about as a counselor. Um, I definitely like talking to my problems. I definitely like talking about my problems to like others, which I definitely do in day camp. Like with my crewmates, um, yeah, I definitely uh, my coworkers and all that stuff. I definitely talk with them sometimes. Like, hey, I'm stressed because this person got hooked today and they started panicking, or hey, I'm stressed because these guys won't listen to me, or well, I just want to get this off my mind. This guy fell into the water and that kind of severely stressed me out, or you know, or I'm not happy right now because one of the fish died because the hook got stuck in his mouth and I had to cut it. Like I had to cut the line. You know, like it's stuff like that. Like, and honestly, talking to people definitely makes things easier for me. Like when I get people on my side, like you know, kind of just makes life easier. Makes me feel like I'm not alone. You know, makes me feel that hey, people understand my issues. You know, people are helping me with my issues. You know, yeah. Isn't that crazy though? Tomorrow I'm receiving my first ever paycheck. That's really interesting. That is just really interesting. Um, oh nice. A little firefly landed on me. Like a bunch of fireflies outside. I don't know if you can see me yet because it's not dark enough, but they're definitely out there. Um, yeah. I should probably start soon considering how small this one is, but I don't know. We'll see. Um, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna make a prediction that these 2 weeks are probably gonna be like the roughest, and probably later on it's gonna be much easier once I implement more rules, more people start listening to me. More cool events start happening. I start having more fun. Um, Definitely those factors that makes me wonder if the later days will be more fun. Which I know I've been complaining a lot in this video, and it might seem like I'm like hating on my job, but trust me, I absolutely adore being a counselor. Like you do not know how much I love just being at day camp. Like day camp just feels like home to me. Like I love day camp. And yes, people are gonna have problems with things sometimes, you know. So yeah, that's basically what I'm saying here. Um, Nice new chats. Hi, is it very hot here? Yes. Um, Down in Tuxedo, New York. Yeah, it can be relatively hot there, but nothing I can't handle. We recently just had a heat wave like a few weeks ago where it was like 98 or whatever, but that's rare. That's rare. Yeah, now it's usually like 80s, mid 80s. Um, so yeah, which I definitely sweat a lot, especially knowing that I wear a hat and kind of creates extra heat in my head. But at least I have water, you know. That's why I can easily just refill water and drink water. I actually use the sink water in day camp, which is actually literally just hose water. I'm not even joking you. The sink water, the tap water is literally just hose water. Um, I have a garden in my house and I planted a watermelon seedling and the rain washed it away. Oh darn! It was like a downpour or stuff like that. Um, yeah, that's so. I know it's gonna be raining tomorrow. It's probably not gonna be raining Friday. Wait, probably not. Most likely not. Um, Saturday it's irrelevant because I don't have day camp on Saturday. Same thing with Sunday. Although I do plan on biking more those 2 days, but although Saturday's probably gonna rain, so whatever. Um, but I'm definitely interested for the future. Definitely interested for the future. Hopefully, no more accidents will occur. No more incidents will occur. If they do, I can easily deal with them. Um, but now that I complain about all of the stuff that I don't like, now it's time to talk about the things that I do like. Now, I already talked about my love for day camp. Let's talk about why I love day camp. Well, I have endless amounts of friends there. No, really. Like, I have large amounts of friends. Like, ma- many people I talk to, I really like. Like, I get along a lot with my coworkers. Like, the boating crew, we're not just coworkers. We're basically good friends. Like, we're not just acquaintances. We like each other. Like, I talk to many people. Um, and like, yeah, like socially, day camp is excellent. Like my social life there is through the roofs in a good way. You know, it's starting to rain. Whatever. Just like it's just like drizzling. It looks like, but whatever. Um, honestly, the events there, like every day they do a different event. Like first day is make a friend day. Like the second day is decorate your cabin day. Third day is I don't know, some sort of I don't know, wear red, white, and blue day for 4th of July. It's about that. Um, which events they can be so cool sometimes. Like yacht or not, probably one of my favorites involves the boating dock. It's where you create makeshift boats out of cardboard and duct tape, and also makeshift paddles as well. It and whoever's boat lasts the whoever's makeshift boat lasts the longest wins a prize. And I just think that's really cool. And also, me and the rest of the crew get to use water balloons to sabotage them, and that's honestly really cool. Probably one of my other favorite days is King of the Blob, where you go on this weird plane thing in water, and you gotta dive in it. So like, there's like a huge jump. So you jump from a high elevation onto the trampoline and into the water. Like it has to be like an adult and a kid, right? It has to be like a duo between those two, and they have to jump into the water like that, and it creates this huge splash, and the judges get to judge, of course. Okay, obviously. Yeah, what else would the judges do? Anyways, um, and it's really interesting because it creates this like huge blob. Like that's why it's called King of the Blob. No duh. Um, it creates this huge thing where this huge splash of water. It's really cool. It's really enjoyable to watch. Um, and probably one of my favorite events is travel games. A multi-day lasting, I'm pretty sure lasts the whole entire week. Um, and is really fun. Where there's two teams. It used to be based off of actual tribes. Like we used to do like Seneca versus Cherokee and all that stuff, but due to Karens, we are no longer able to do that. We just do I don't know dragons versus griffins, or I don't know, uh, uh, say like what we do last year, falcons versus hawks. Now, that was just a huge pet peeve of mine. Like because of the Karens and like screw you Karens. Why can't we base these off of actual tribes anymore? Anyway, there's two teams. Um, each team has two chiefs or leaders, and those leaders are like counselors and all that stuff. that are selected, um, based on like availability and their spirits and all that stuff. And it's really fun because you get to do all these cool little challenges. You get to participate in all these events. Even me, like like someone who has to stay in the fishing dock all day. Uh, we do quite some interesting stuff. It's getting dark, so you can't really see me anymore. Whatever. Um, it's really interesting. Like, um, everyone gets to sing a song. We get to do like a cheer. We get to like, we get to do really cool things. Really, especially at the end. We get we get to watch a skit. Like, the YouTube team perform. Like, it's really funny as well. The skits, it can be really funny. But yeah, your channel's so amazing. Thank you. Thanks, Stupid Doors. You're nice. Um, uh, yeah. Probably the last day of camp is also one of my favorites because we get to go down to Lake Welch, which is basically a lake, um, a man-made lake, and it's really fun. It's extremely fun, really. Like we get to go to like we get to have like a multi-mile long walk down to down to another lake and swim in the lake for the last day. It's really cool. It's a really nice goodbye. It's a really nice last goodbye to camp, and if the lake is closed, sometimes because of algae, we'll just do something else that's really interesting, like climb a mountain, like climb a really high mountain, or have some sort of cool party thing or whatever. Like, it's really, really fun. And yeah, um, that's why I love the event so much. Um, Another thing is just fishing. I just love fishing. Like, during my free time, like in between periods, sometimes I go fishing. It's really fun. Like, just catching fish. It's a really fun hobby. Um, don't you think it's dangerous for you to be out at night? Um, yeah, that it is dangerous. Is well, if that's what I would say if it was a horror movie. Luckily, I'm at my own home, and I know this place really well. I've I like to go outside at night, especially on my own property. Um, and I live in a very safe place, anyways. And it's New York, so there's no dangerous animals. Like, see cool fireflies all over the place. Nice, you know. And even if there is a danger, I'm wrong. I'm really. I used to do karate. I almost got the black belt, but then the dojo closed because they weren't doing well financially because of the pandemic. So yeah, I almost got the black belt. Oh well, I got the brown striped belt, which is like right below black belt. Um, but anyway, enough talking about karate. Um, Honestly, genuinely, like the overall magic of camp as well. It's what I love a lot as well. Like, I don't know. My day camp just has this magic to it, or like it just feels right. Like, it feels so right. Like, it's so nostalgic. Like, it's so memorable. You know, like, it's just awesome so many ways. What will be my next video? Probably Vlogorama Day Camp Days 6 to 7. Um, that'll probably be my next video, unless I decide to stream again like 9 p.m. Wait, it is 9 p.m. Like, I don't know. Oh, alright, if it's 9 p.m., then I'm probably not gonna stream again tonight. Maybe tomorrow, but yeah, my next video would definitely be Vlogorama. Um, I don't know. Not many people watch Vlogorama. That's my pet peeve of that though. I remember last year when my day camp vlogs like got so many views, like nearly 1,000, and now it just gets 2. Why? I thought the viewers love that. Now I only got like 2 views per vlog. Oh, sometimes I don't know, like 5 views or something like that at the end of like the week, which sucks because like I said, I used to do so much better with that. Like especially like the day camp vlogs. I don't know what happened. I guess people just lost interest, or I don't know. Luck just wasn't on my side. Or maybe it's just a matter of time, and maybe it will become popular. And just gotta wait. Um, you like? I just realized. Yeah, no one can see. I'm just a silhouette now. I'm literally just a silhouette. Oh my gosh, I look like a shadow now. But anyways, um, yeah, there's like my love for day camp heavily outbeats my pet peeves I have in day camp. You know, like I love like everything about. I love so many things about it. But like I said, yeah, everyone has their ups and downs of things. You know, that's just life. Uh, yeah. And like I said, I'm excited for tomorrow because I'm receiving my first paycheck and all that stuff, and we might have an inside schedule. Okay, I guess I don't know. Don't really know what to think of that because I don't know what to do inside. Um, make a video about. I make a video playing Roblox Doors. Oh, I didn't play that game in such a long time. I don't know. I'll have to see about that. I'm gonna put that into consideration. Maybe if enough time to do so. Like maybe like on the weekend where day camp, because I get home like at 4:30 and like yeah 4:30 I have things to do. So yeah, we'll have to see. But I think that'll probably do it for this live stream. I didn't even intend it to be this long. I thought it would be like 10 minutes, but no, I made it pretty long. So I hope you all enjoy the stream, and yeah, toodles.